coming.
Thank you so much.
Please sit down.
Pleasure.
You want a drink? You want a water?
No, I'm fine at the moment. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
You're welcome. Listen, everybody dubs you Mr. Eurovision, but it had to start somewhere. I know that in 1979, the year before you won the Eurovision for the first time, you were in competition in Ireland.
Yeah, it was in the National Song Contest.
Yeah. Why did you do that? I mean, why did you start and why the Eurovision Song Contest?
Well, in those days, it was really coming out of Ireland. You either played with a rock band, or if you were more into ballads and stuff like this, it was the only route to get out of Ireland, to get into England, the rest of Europe. So I wrote a song called Angie, put it into the song contest, and it came third, but it got me noticed.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I read about people when they come to talk to me, so I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And one of the first things you did on a stage was a musical called Adam and Eve, and you were Adam, I suppose.
I was Adam, yeah.
You were Adam. Could people see that you were Adam, or was it in costume?
It was, well, how do I go into this? I've been working as an electrician on the building site for 4 years, and they used to start the show when we were dressed in these green swimsuits with a fig leaf on the front, so I think they could safely see I was Adam,
Yeah, okay, so it wasn't hair.
No, it wasn't hair, it was Adam, yeah, definitely.
Well, musical comedy has been a part of your career ever since, either on stage or on record, and I'm a fan of the musical comedy stage. I have, well, as maybe Tony told you, I have about 4,000 or 5,000 shows in my collection, and this is not because you're here, it's the truth. One of my favorite scores is Lil Tramp.
The Little Tramp? Oh, I did that year. Where was that? I did that with
19-something years ago.
Yeah, I did.
It was with Mel Brooks and Petula Clark.
Yes, and Richard Harris, I think, was on it.
Fabulous score.
Oh, that's true. God, you really do research. I didn't think many people knew about that one.
Yeah, well, I have your song of it here, but maybe it's not appropriate to play it. Maybe later on. A funny thing is also that on the original cast album of Starlight Express in Germany, you sing in German.
With Uta Lemper, I did this do a line.
I mean, how did they come to you to sing that?
Well, I was in Sony Music. I just joined the Sony Music Germany, and it was after the it was before an album called Mention My Name, After Hold Me Now, and they were looking for me to do a duet with a German singer, to introduce me to the German artists in the market, I should say. And they asked her to Lemper, and she said yes, and then they asked me. And I knew Starlight Express from England, because I'd go to see the stage, because I really like going to see the shows.
Well, I saw it in London.
And I decided, because I think the English title was Only You.
Yeah.
So I did it, and I also knew the producer, Jürgen Schicks, the guy who produced it, and he was a good friend of mine.
I don't know him.
No, he's a really nice guy.
Okay, I take your word for it. Anyway, you did 79 in Ireland, you participated, you didn't win. You got a taste of Eurovision, so the next year you participated, you won in Europe. Then why, 7 years later, or no, sooner, 4 years later, you wrote a song that was in the competition?
Yeah, in 1985 I wrote the song, and in 1987...
It was Terminal 3.
1984 was Terminal 3, that's right, 4 years, and that came second. But that was, I was waiting at the airport in Heathrow for my mother to arrive back from Australia, and in those days there was only Terminal 3. And she came into it, and there was only 3 verses, London is USA, last night I heard her say, we've been alone too long, did you come in home? So I decided to finish the song for a group called Chips. They asked me that I would be in the same office as me. And it won the National Song Contest there, which I didn't think it should have, to be honest, and it went on and almost won the Eurovision.
Right, it came in number 2.
It came in, it was winning until the last vote.
But in total you wrote 10 songs for the Eurovision contest.
I've often wondered how many it was. I'm glad
10.
I'm glad it came.
And 10. You yourself participated 4 times, either as a singer or as
a writer, yes.
Right, a composer. But why? Why so many times? Is it a disease you've got?
I think sometimes it's the only job I can get.
Is it? Well, no. I don't believe that.
In 87, everybody said I couldn't do it. So I did it, and in 92, the guy who now manages Boyzone, or used to manage Boyzone, he manages Westlife and manages Girls Aloud, some people like this, Samantha Mumbo. he also was looking after Linda Martin, and he came on to me and he just said 3 times a day for about 3 weeks. He said, "Could you write a song for Linda?" And I tried to write a song for Linda Martin, but I couldn't. So I took a song that I'd written for myself that I wanted to record called "Why Me," and I adapted it, and it went on. It won the Eurovision in '92 in Malmo.
Well, since you wrote 10 songs for the Eurovision,
Yeah.
whether you wrote them for the Eurovision or they ended up at the Eurovision.
It ended up at the Eurovision. I
Right.
really actually wrote something for it.
Okay, you won 3 times.
Yeah.
So what is your secret? I mean, everybody wants to win Eurovision, and you won 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know, I think just write something honestly, just be honest about your feelings, like, don't try and write something to win. Try and write a good song, and then adapt it for the Eurovision. The Eurovision is only 3 minutes long, so, it's
Well, it's like sex with my husband.
that long.
Yeah,
That long.
yeah, that long.
It's only that twice with me,
Well, it lasted for 32 years.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Thank you. I don't know. I don't understand. If you look at those 10 songs, besides the songs that you wrote for the Dutch participants, Arno
Yeah.
Kollebrander and This Year Air
Yes,
Force,
and that's had the two.
there are 3 people. There's you, there's Linda Martin,
Yeah.
and there's someone I think is your brother.
Mike Sherrod.
Mike,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mike Sherrod. Yeah, Michael's living in Manchester at the
But
moment.
he's your brother.
Yes, he is. Mike Sherrod's my
And he
brother.
did 2 songs.
He did 2.
in Irish.
He did a song called Hearts and another one called, I think it was Me and My Jealous Heart. I'm not quite...
No.
Okay, you tell me then.
Okay, but I have to look at my paper then.
I know one of them is Hearts.
I don't want to look at my paper, but I have it here. It's Hearts, that's right, and
When do I get over you?
I've never heard it, but I got it on paper. I don't like paper, so throw it away. Okay?
There goes my cue.
That's not your paper, it was mine. But who cares? I mean, I never use papers, but even, well, no.
Yeah, okay,
I won't
go
go
on,
into
go on,
that.
go on, go
I
on.
won't go into that anyway.
Okay.
Are you planning or are you willing to participate yourself again in Eurovision? Or was it a need to do it in '87?
No,
Because people knew that winning in '80 for you was all happiness.
No, I was in court for about 4.5 years later. All the money had disappeared and all of this. So I did the Eurovision in '87 because I had to.
Right.
But not just because I had to, because with Hold Me Now, it was too personal a song to give it to somebody else to sing. And I felt that I could do it justice. And I thought, like sort of, I really believed in the song, and I didn't want to give it away to someone else. But I have another song at the moment called, sort of another song like that at the moment. So anything could happen, Never say never.
No, never say never again. But when you participated for the second time yourself in a song, people were wondering because nobody ever, they thought, was in Eurovision more than once. But that's not true. In the beginning, Corrie Brokke, a name you might don't know, participated 3 times. And so did Lisasia. The first 3 years, the Swiss participation and the Dutch participation were the same singer, 3 years in a row.
I didn't know that, because I don't really follow the history of the Eurovision. It was just, it was a means to an end.
Right.
It was a way to get, to be working in Holland, to be working in Germany.
I understand. And then, after Eurovision, a little known fact that most people don't know is after Eurovision you became Irish.
I became Irish.
Yes.
No, I was always Irish.
Yeah, well, that's something. I mean, I'm Jewish, but I'm not living in Israel.
No, I was born in Australia. I was born in Australia, but both my parents are Irish. And so
that's
I was
lovely.
always Irish,
No, but I mean, what you just said was I was born in Australia because both of my parents are Irish.
Yeah, well, we say in Ireland, just because you're born in a stable, it doesn't make you a horse.
Neither does it make you Jesus.
No, that's true. It's true, but sort of like...
And his family, I should know. Well, was your father a big influence on your singing?
Yes, he was, in so much as that I toured with him and I dressed him because he had arthritis. But he had arthritis, and as such, he was very insecure about making a living out of music. So he didn't want any of us to become famous. But for me, it was just something that I had to do.
Because your father was a very famous Irish tenor.
He was very famous. He sang for 3 American presidents, yeah.
Well, you're getting there. I mean, you sang for the Pope and the Queen.
Yeah, the Pope and the Queen.
And now you're with the Queen, so... You'll get there, don't worry.
It's a longer conversation I'm having with this Queen than the other one.
Yeah, well, did she say anything to you?
Yes, she did. She said, "Who are you?"
That's the story of my life.
No, she actually said to me, it was at the Royal Command performance, she said afterwards, you know, sort of, that was a lovely song, did you write it yourself? And, you know, I said, you know, we were told only to speak when you spoke, and she said, yes, ma'am. And I said, thank you very much, ma'am.
And that's it?
Yeah, that was it.
Sounds like a gangbang. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Well, I wasn't supposed. No, of course not. I'm shocked. You're so normal.
I'd like to think I am, yeah.
Yeah.
So are you.
Well, thank you. You heard otherwise.
I met Sally at a party, and that was, look, we had a conversation. You told me about the bar, would I come down and do a chat, and I said I'd love to. It's really nice to be here, by the way.
Yeah, well, we love having you here. And you might not have seen it, but we'd like to give you a new title, because we think Mr. Eurovision isn't good enough for you.
Okay.
So from now on, we like you to be known as the Eurovision Star of the Century. How about that?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, God.
Alsjeblieft.
Thank you very much.
Okay, tomorrow night you have the last performance of a show called Eurovision in Concert.
Yes,
with Tony Neve and Bekiet Neyman.
Stephanopoulos, Brigitte Nyman, Laura Klossbo.
Right. And tomorrow night is an extra performance.
Tomorrow night is the last performance. It's in Utrecht.
In Utrecht. At the Mamma Mia Theatre.
At the Mamma Mia Theatre, yeah.
Yeah. Do they change the stage? Because...
I haven't got a clue. I've never been in it.
Oh.
It's a first for me, you know.
Well, I've been there. Not on stage, but I've been in the theatre.
Yeah.
I was curious because it's the stage of Mamma Mia, and the set is fixed, so I wondered, do they take the set out or not?
I'll find all that out tomorrow.
Well, maybe I'll be there.
That'll be great. Please do come. Please do
And
come.
another thing I want to know is, they promised that the DVD made of this show would be out last month. Is it out yet?
It's out, yes. It is out already.
I haven't got it yet.
It's well, it's in the name of the orchestra concert, the Royal Air Force, but in Dutch. Look, I can't say it.
Because I paid for it, and they promised me to send
well,
it.
then you will get it. You definitely will get it then, because I sort of, I even got a copy of it, you know.
You already have a copy?
I got a copy, but I only got it 2 days ago.
And you paid for it?
No, I didn't. No, they gave
It's
me
not
that
fair. I mean, I paid it, I don't have it, you didn't pay, you got it.
But I didn't ask for it.
Aye, that's the difference. I asked for it.
You see the dates?
Sometimes if you ask for it, you get it, and sometimes...
Now it sounds like sex.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to go in. Well, later on, maybe. I want to go into that. Not right now. But you did, as I said earlier, you did a lot of stage shows, including musical comedies. You did Joseph.
I was Joseph in Joseph in the Amazing Tape by Drink Code, yeah.
Was that the production where you went up on whatever, sort of elevator?
No, there was a huge ramp, yes, that we went to go up on the top of, and but there were steps down from it.
No, that's not what I mean. I saw it with Schofield, Philip Schofield. And he went up something, sort of an elevator, over the audience.
Oh, no, this was the Irish production of it, you know.
That's like the Dutch version.
Yeah.
No money, but...
well, when they threw me into the pit, I was lucky that, you know, like sort of, you know, they throw Joseph, the brothers throw Joseph into the pit at one stage. I was lucky they put down a bed underneath for me to land on, you know.
Well, here there's nothing. That's Holland for you. If you're in the pit, go in the pit. There's no...
Sing with a broken leg, yeah.
Right, there's nothing. But I've heard you say on more than one occasion that you only live when you're on stage, when you're singing.
Well, no, you just come alive. You know, it's like sort of there's a buzz being in front of an audience, singing for people that you don't get from anything else. And I love doing it, you know.
Yeah, I love doing it too.
Yeah. Are we talking about the same thing?
Yeah, we're talking about the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you might not have heard it because you were in the kitchen, but I sang before we opened.
I did hear it. Lovely.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
Well, you're the first to admit that.
I did.
Yeah.
I said that Sally.
You were shocked.
I said that Sally singing inside. Yeah.
Oh, very good for me. Thank you.
Alsjeblieft.
Dank u wel. Dank u wel.
Johnny!
I have a very small present for you, and it's not something that you don't have, but I thought it might be nice to have. I have all the 4 songs that were in the Eurovision on DVD for you.
Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. That's really kind. That's something I don't have.
You don't?
I don't have, no, I don't have
Oh,
Terminal
well,
3.
it's twice that one, once that one, it's twice that one, and it's twice that one. Because at the Eurovision, if you win, you're allowed to sing it again.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, yeah. Maybe that's the reason you participated twice.
Also, maybe I just like being in the camera, you know.
Okay. Well, I would like to thank you very, very, very much.
Sally, it's been a pleasure, great pleasure.
Believe me, it was my pleasure.
Thank you.
Having you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Johnny Logan. Wat denk je dat kost? Dames en heren, ik ben met een half uurtje 3 keer.
And don't be afraid, the dream's not real. Close your eyes, pretend it's just the 2 of us again. Make believe this moment's here to stay. Ready? Touch me the way you still do. I know tonight could be all I'll have with you. From now on, you be with someone else instead of me. So tonight, let's feel this memory. Ready? For the last time, hold me now. Don't cry, don't say a word, just hold me now. And I will know that we're apart. We'll always be together, forever in love. What do you say when words are not enough? Here we go. Trying to become what's beautiful. And your tears will have no place in your heart. I wish I could say how much I miss you when you're gone. My love for you will go on and on and only now. Don't cry, don't say a word, just hold me now and try to understand it. I hope at last you found what you've been searching for. And though I won't be there anymore, I will always love you. Don't say a word, just hold me now. And I will know that we're apart. We'll always be together, yes we will. Forever in love. What do you say when words are not enough? Thanks very much, fellas. What can I say now? My words are not enough.